Have you ever caught your reflection in a mirror and felt invisible, like the world stopped seeing the vibrant, beautiful woman you know you still are? I hear from so many women over 60 who tell me they feel overlooked, like their style doesn't matter anymore. But here's the truth. The right neckline can transform not just how you look, but how you feel when you walk into a room. Today, I'm sharing 5 necklines that will make you look incredible instantly, and more importantly, help you reclaim that confidence that's always been yours. You know, I started this channel because I was tired of seeing the fashion industry ignore the most elegant, sophisticated women in the room. Everywhere you look, it's the same advice, recycled over and over, or worse, styles designed for women half our age that just don't work for our bodies, our lives, or our beauty. And when it comes to necklines, most women are accidentally choosing styles that hide their best features, draw attention to areas they'd rather minimize, and honestly, make them disappear when they should be shining. But here's what lights me up. I've seen thousands of women completely transform how they look and feel by making one simple adjustment to their wardrobe. Not a complete closet overhaul. Not spending a fortune. Just being intentional about the necklines they choose. Because the truth is, at 60 and beyond, your face is your greatest asset. It tells your story, holds your wisdom, and radiates your beauty. The right neckline frames that beauty like a piece of fine art. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 specific necklines that work like magic for women over 60. I'll show you exactly why they're so flattering, how to style them, and where to find them. So, if you're ready to feel absolutely incredible and finally have people see the stunning woman you are, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Neckline 1, the portrait neckline, V-neck. Let's start with what I call the portrait neckline. You might know it as the classic V-neck. And ladies, if there's one neckline you take away from this video, let it be this one. Here's why this is absolutely magical for women over 60. The V-neck creates a vertical line that draws the eye upward, elongates your neck, and frames your face like you're sitting for a Renaissance portrait. It's sophisticated, timeless, and incredibly flattering because it opens up your décolletage area without showing too much skin. Now, the key is in the depth of the V. You want a V that sits about 3 to 4 inches below your collarbone, not too deep, not too shallow. Too deep, and it reads as trying too hard, too shallow, and you lose the elongating effect. The perfect V-neck should make your neck look graceful and swan-like, drawing attention right up to your beautiful face. I cannot tell you how many women have told me that switching to V-necks was like discovering a secret weapon. One woman in our community said she'd been wearing crew necks her whole life and felt frumpy. She tried one V-neck blouse and said she felt like a different person, elegant, confident, and 10 years younger. That's the power of this neckline. The V-neck is also incredibly versatile. You can dress it up for an elegant dinner with a silk blouse and statement earrings, or dress it down for running errands with a casual cotton tee and your favorite jeans. It works in every season, every fabric, and every occasion. Style it with a delicate pendant necklace that sits right in that V. This creates a focal point and adds even more elegance. Whether it's a simple gold chain with a small charm or a single pearl, you're creating visual interest right where you want people to look, at your face, your smile, your eyes. You can find gorgeous V-neck blouses, sweaters, and dresses everywhere from Chico's to Jill to even Amazon. Look for fabrics with a bit of structure, not too clingy, but not stiff either. A soft cotton blend or a beautiful merino wool works wonderfully. And here's a pro tip. If you find a V-neck that's slightly too deep for your comfort, layer a delicate camisole underneath in a complementary color. It adds dimension and lets you adjust the neckline to your preference. The portrait V-neck is especially wonderful if you have a shorter neck, because it creates the illusion of length. It's also perfect if you want to minimize a fuller bust or balance broader shoulders. The vertical lines are universally slimming and flattering. Neckline 2. The Grace neckline, scoop neck. Next up is what I love to call the Grace neckline, the elegant scoop neck. This is for the woman who wants to feel feminine, approachable, and effortlessly chic. The scoop neck is a gentle, rounded neckline that sits below the collarbone, And it's absolutely wonderful because it softens your entire look. Where the V-neck is about elongation, the scoop neck is about softness and balance. It's particularly beautiful if you have a shorter neck or a rounder face, because it creates width and openness. Here's the magic. A scoop neck shows just enough skin to be flattering without feeling exposed. It's comfortable, it's classic, and it works with everything from casual weekend wear to elegant evening occasions. The gentle curve is feminine and draws attention to your collarbones, which, by the way, are one of the most beautiful, ageless features you have. I love the scoop neck because it's so approachable and warm. While a V-neck can read as powerful and sophisticated, a scoop neck says, "I'm confident and comfortable in my own skin." There's something about that gentle curve that just feels welcoming and graceful. When choosing a scoop neck, avoid anything too wide that might make your shoulders appear broader than you want, or too tight that it looks like a crew neck. You want that gentle, graceful curve that sits naturally on your frame. The ideal scoop neck sits about 2 to 3 inches below your collarbone and creates a soft U shape. Here's what makes this neckline so special. It's incredibly flattering on virtually every body type. If you have a longer neck, it creates beautiful proportion. If you have a shorter neck, the width creates balance. If you're concerned about your arms, a scoop neck with cap sleeves or 3/4 sleeves draws the eye to the center of your body rather than your arms. Pair your scoop neck with a statement necklace, maybe a chunky gold chain or a string of pearls that sits right at the base of your neck. This adds visual interest and creates that pulled-together look we all love. Or try layered, delicate necklaces for a more modern, contemporary feel. A scoop neck in a beautiful jewel tone like sapphire blue or emerald green? Absolutely stunning. I also love them in soft neutrals like blush, pink, cream, or a gorgeous camel color. The scoop neck is perfect for showcasing beautiful fabrics too. Think a soft cashmere blend, a silky jersey, or a textured knit. And here's a styling secret. A scoop neck sweater over a collared shirt creates such a polished, put-together look. Let that collar peek out from the scoop, add some straight-leg trousers and loafers, and you look like you just stepped out of a magazine. Neckline 3. The Audrey neckline, boat neck. Number 3 is one of my personal favorites, the Audrey neckline, also known as the boat neck or bateau neckline. If you want to channel timeless elegance and sophisticated grace, this is your neckline. Think Audrey Hepburn in those iconic photos, poised, elegant, absolutely radiant. The boat neck runs horizontally across your collarbone from shoulder to shoulder, creating a wide, clean line that's incredibly flattering. Here's why this works so beautifully. The boat neck broadens your shoulders ever so slightly, which creates a balanced silhouette and makes your waist appear smaller. It also emphasizes your collarbones and creates this beautiful frame for your neck and face. If you have a longer neck, this neckline showcases that beautifully. And if your neck is shorter, the horizontal line actually creates the illusion of width, which balances everything out. The boat neck is particularly wonderful if you're self-conscious about your arms or upper arms, because it draws the eye across your shoulders rather than down your arms. It's also perfect if you want to minimize a fuller bust. The horizontal line creates balance and doesn't draw attention downward. What I absolutely love about the boat neck is how elegant and refined it looks without any effort. You can throw on a simple boat neck top with a pair of jeans and somehow look more pulled together than someone in a full outfit. There's something about those clean horizontal lines that just reads as, "I have my life together." The boat neck is also incredibly versatile in terms of styling. It works beautifully with both casual and dressy pieces. A boat neck striped top? Classic and chic, perfect for weekend brunch. A boat neck dress in a solid color? Sophisticated and elegant for any special occasion. Style this with simple stud earrings or elegant drop earrings, and keep necklaces minimal or skip them entirely. The boat neck is a statement in itself. The horizontal line across your shoulders creates such a beautiful frame for your face that you really don't need much else. Sometimes I'll add a delicate bracelet or a simple watch, but that's it. Look for boat necks with 3/4 sleeves or long sleeves in beautiful fabrics like ponte knit. a structured cotton, or even a soft silk blend. Pair it with tailored pants or a sleek pencil skirt, and you've got instant sophistication. The boat neck also looks stunning, with wide-legged trousers, because the horizontal line on top balances the volume on the bottom. Here's a styling tip that works beautifully. A boat neck top tucked into high-waisted trousers or a skirt creates the most elegant silhouette. The horizontal line of the neckline plus the defined waistline equals timeless, classic style that never goes out of fashion. Neckline 4. The wrap neckline, faux wrap, or surplice. Let's talk about the wrap neckline. You'll see this as a faux wrap or surplice neckline, and it's absolutely transformative. This might just become your new best friend. This neckline creates a V shape with fabric that appears to wrap across your body, usually from one side to the other. It's like the V-neck's more interesting, sophisticated sister. And women, this neckline is incredibly forgiving and flattering for virtually every body type. Here's the beauty of the wrap neckline. It creates diagonal lines across your torso, which is universally slimming and elongating. It draws the eye in a very flattering way from shoulder to opposite hip, creating movement and visual interest. The V-shaped opening elongates your neck and highlights your face, while the wrap effect creates definition at your waist, even if the garment isn't fitted. I call this a transformative neckline because I've seen it work magic on so many women. Those diagonal lines are like optical illusions that create curves where you want them, minimize areas you might be self-conscious about, and generally create a beautiful, balanced silhouette. This neckline is particularly wonderful if you have a fuller bust because it provides coverage while still being feminine and flattering. Unlike a crew neck that can make a fuller bust look larger, the wrap neckline creates a V shape that's lengthening and slimming. It's also perfect if you're conscious about your midsection, because those diagonal lines work magic in creating a streamlined silhouette. The wrap neckline also has this wonderful way of creating definition at your waist. Even in a straight-cut top, those diagonal wrap lines create the illusion of a more defined waistline. It's one of those design details that does so much of the work for you. When shopping for wrap necklines, look for ones with a secure closure. You don't want anything gaping or shifting throughout the day. Many faux wrap tops have the wrap look, but are actually sewn in place, which is perfect for ease and security. You get all the flattering lines without any wardrobe malfunctions or constant adjusting. Style it simply and let the neckline do the work. A pair of small hoop earrings, a simple bracelet, and you're done. The wrap neckline already has so much visual interest that you don't need to add much. Maybe a delicate pendant that sits in that V, but even that's optional. This neckline works beautifully in solid colors, where you can really see the wrap detail. Think a rich burgundy, classic navy, or a beautiful forest green, but it also looks gorgeous in prints. A wrap neckline in a small floral or a subtle geometric print? So flattering and feminine. I love wrap necklines in dresses, tops, and even jumpsuits. A wrap dress is a classic for a reason. It works on everyone and makes you look instantly polished. But don't overlook wrap neckline tops either. Paired with your favorite trousers or a skirt, they create such a put-together, sophisticated look. Neckline 5. The royal neckline, square neck. Last but absolutely not least is what I call the royal neckline, the gorgeous square neck. This has made a major comeback recently, and I'm thrilled because it's absolutely stunning on women over 60. The square neckline features straight lines across the top and straight lines down the sides, creating a literal square or rectangular opening. It's structured, it's elegant, and it has this wonderful vintage-inspired feel that reads as sophisticated and intentional. Here's why this neckline is so flattering. Those clean, straight lines create a beautiful frame for your face and neck. The horizontal line across your chest draws attention to your collarbones and creates width in your upper body, which balances your proportions beautifully. The vertical lines on the sides elongate your torso and create a slimming effect. The square neckline is particularly wonderful if you have a round face or a shorter neck because the angular lines create contrast and definition. Where soft, curved necklines can sometimes make a round face look rounder, Those geometric lines of a square neck create beautiful contrast. It's all about balance. What I love about the square neck is how modern and current it feels, while still being classic and timeless. It has a vintage inspiration. You can imagine it on women in the 1950 seconds and 60 seconds, but it also feels completely contemporary and on trend right now. That's the sweet spot. Something that feels current without being trendy or age inappropriate. The square neckline is also beautiful if you want to showcase delicate jewelry. Think a short pendant or layered necklaces that sit right in that square frame. The geometric shape creates this perfect little stage for your jewelry to shine. When choosing a square neckline, pay attention to the width. You want it wide enough to be interesting and create that horizontal line across your chest, but not so wide that it's sliding off your shoulders or feeling insecure. It should sit comfortably on your frame and feel stable. This neckline looks stunning in structured fabrics like cotton poplin, linen, or a beautiful brocade. The square neck needs a bit of structure to hold its shape. It doesn't work as well in very drapey or clingy fabrics. I love seeing it on blouses, dresses, and even elegant tops for evening wear. A square neck blouse in crisp white cotton, absolutely gorgeous and so versatile. Pair it with jeans for a casual but polished look, or with tailored trousers for something more refined. A square neck dress in a beautiful floral print, perfect for weddings, garden parties, or any special occasion. Pair your square neck with your hair pulled back, whether that's a low bun, a ponytail, or just tucked behind your ears. This really showcases that beautiful neckline and creates a clean, elegant silhouette. Add some statement earrings, and you're absolutely stunning. Here's a styling tip. A square neck works beautifully with both delicate and statement jewelry. Try a pearl necklace that sits right at the base of the square for classic elegance, or go bold with a chunky gold chain for something more contemporary. You can also layer delicate necklaces of different lengths within that square frame for a modern, curated look. The royal square neck is regal, refined, and absolutely radiant on women over 60. It's one of those necklines that instantly elevates your entire look. So there you have it. 5 necklines that will transform how you look and feel. The portrait V-neck for elongation and elegance. The grace scoop neck for softness and approachability. The Audrey boat neck for timeless sophistication. The wrap neckline for flattering diagonal lines and waist definition. And the royal square neck for structure and modern elegance. But here's what I really want you to understand. This isn't just about necklines. This is about reclaiming your visibility, your confidence, and your right to feel absolutely beautiful at any age. You deserve to walk into a room and feel incredible. You deserve to catch your reflection and smile. You deserve to be seen. These necklines are tools. They're simple, accessible ways to highlight the stunning woman you are. And when you start being intentional about these choices, when you understand what works for your unique beauty, everything changes. I want you to think about how different you'll feel when you open your closet and know exactly which necklines make you look and feel your best. No more standing in front of the mirror feeling frustrated. No more second-guessing yourself. Just confidence, clarity, and the joy of knowing you look incredible. Start with 1. Pick the neckline that spoke to you most in this video and find one piece in that style. Try it on. See how you feel. Notice how people respond to you. I promise you'll see a difference. And then add another and another until your wardrobe is full of pieces that make you feel like the vibrant, beautiful woman you are. If this video helped you today, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more women over 60 find this information and reclaim their confidence. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button right now, because I post new videos every week with style tips, fashion advice, and confidence-building content specifically for our community. Drop a comment below and tell me, which neckline are you excited to try first? Are you team portrait V-neck? Or are you ready to channel your inner Audrey with a boat neck? Maybe you're intrigued by that royal square neck. I read every single comment and I love hearing from you. And if you found this valuable, please share it with a friend who needs to hear this message. We lift each other up in this community. Together, We're changing the narrative about what it means to be a woman over 60. We're not invisible, we're incredible. Thank you so much for being here, for investing in yourself, and for letting me be part of your journey. I'll see you in the next video, where we're talking about the perfect sleeve lengths for women over 60. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, you're not invisible, you're incredible. Now go find that perfect neckline and show the world how stunning you are.